Hey, what's up, good people? Marco's here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I am in the kitchen here today. I have a bit of a cold, and I've decided I need some homemade soup. So I'm actually going to make some clam chowder, some Manhattan clam chowder, and I'm going to cook some chicken and have some crackers and everything else, and have something good for this to try and get myself back in shape because I need to be healthy right now because come Monday, shit is going to get wild. It is free agent frenzy. Last year, we ended up doing live streams during the first couple of days, and it was crazy because Saquon got signed. People were signing people left and right, and the Cowboys, of course, did nothing for days. And so it was kind of heartbreaking for me because we're sitting around hoping and hoping after Jerry Jones said, we're going all in. So here's the thing I want to say about Jerry Jones and all of his we're going all in bullshit, okay? Let's stop listening to Jerry. Let's stop listening to Jerry Jones because what Jerry Jones says, it's great for clicks and giggles, but it really has no basis in reality. And I'm going to say most of the stuff that we get on TV and things that are talking heads, a lot of them don't um, have any reality to them. It's just people throwing shit on the wall just to try and get the clicks. Now, let's be clear here. We all want the clicks. We all want people to watch us and things, but at some point, you do want to get the real story. So, a couple of things that have really bothered me as we get here with Micah Parsons and the Cowboys and things. First of all, I need the Cowboys who have actually started out doing a lot. The talking heads are, saying, well, the Cowboys, yeah, they got, 54 million. Actually, they're saying they've got $56 million. They cleared $56 million cap space. Yes, they did. But first of all, we don't have 56 million of cap space. We actually have 54. The reason we have 54, even though they cleared up 56 million, is some of that money went to Osa and Digazua. We had about $3.4 million to start out with, okay? We ended up getting pulling the trigger on CeeDee Lamb, and $6.2 million of that money goes to Osa and Digazua. So I keep seeing around the NFL, the Cowboys freed up $56.6 million, and it's like, yeah, they did, but they don't have that much to spend. Why? Because they've done other deals. So for those out there that are saying, well, the Cowboys, they freed up space because they have to sign Osa. Osa's already baked in. And then they say they freed up the money for Micah Parsons. Well, Micah Parsons is already counted at $24 million because that's the fifth year option. So the things you're hearing are so off, it's not even funny. Regardless of that, I need the Cowboys not to kick back and relax because now that they've got Brock Hoffman brought back, now that they got Osa Digazua signed, now they got Kayvon Turpin in, and Nick Vogel, that they got all their unrestricted free agents signed and so forth. I don't need them to relax right now. I need them to go full steam ahead. Great, you finally did something. That doesn't mean it's time to pat yourself on the back and give yourselves attaboys. That means, hey, we've got an opportunity to continue to do more. And let's be clear here. We got a long freaking ways to go to get on the same level as Eagles. Yes, we usually have good games against the Eagles. Dak Prescott always seems to show up and has gotten the better of the Eagles. But let's be clear here. The NFC East may now be the premier division in the NFL. It just may be. You got the Super Bowl champ. You got the NFC, the other NFC championship participant right there. You got the Cowboys that came off of 3 12-5 seasons that kind of had a bad year. And maybe the Giants end up moving up and they give themselves a quarterback and make some moves trying to save their coach's space, and they'll be better than they were. The NFC East no longer exists. And the Cowboys, if you want to compete, you're going to have to do more work. It's great, We got our guys. But we got to go ahead and make sure we can maximize every single cent that we can get. And that's doing Micah Parsons. Grab another $14 million and use that to get a couple of guys that will be able to help Micah Parsons. You understand what I'm saying, people? Because here's the thing. Osa was there last year. Mozzie was there last year. As well as, of course, Micah. We may lose Lawson. Those guys right there, they were some of the best tandems in sacking. But what you need is, you still need a mean, nasty, big son of a bitch to go in the middle to help plug up the middle to stop the run. You're probably going to need to get another linebacker who's lights out. You do those things, your defense will be studs. You need a receiver. There's a lot of them out there. You know, I'd love to say, hey, we got DK Metcalf, but I ain't looking to spend a first and a third, although I don't think anybody is. I believe that's the fuck you price that they put out there, that they don't want to get rid of them. But there are other guys that are out there that could help you. So now is not the time to relax. Not with come Monday. And this is Thursday. Come Monday, everything is going to be hair on fire. And we need to get these things out of the way as much as possible. Now, as far as Micah goes, you're seeing what other teams are already doing. Max Crosby has now got the max contract as far as edge rushers. He is now the highest paid non-quarterback. And the thing is, waiting does nothing for the Cowboys. Nothing good. Oh no, let me rephrase that. It does nothing good for the Dallas Cowboys. Waiting, you might end up losing some of that goodwill with Micah Parsons, who's seen his teammates getting paid over and over and over again. And what blew my mind away is thinking about Joey Bosa being let go yesterday. He's been in the league for 9 years, and that guy only has 72 sacks. Micah Parsons, he's been in 4. He's got 52 and a half. If you don't think that that guy is good, then you're not watching football. And the Cowboys need to get that guy sewn up. And the longer it waits, we do not want to have a CD Lamb part 2 where everybody gets paid. We don't want a Dak Prescott part 2 where we're sitting here watching Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, let's see, who else got paid? Everybody who got paid. But literally, I can't remember everybody. Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence. Who else got paid last year? Oh, Tua. Tua get paid. And just see the number just continue to rise and rise and rise. Waiting does nothing for you. And in fact, what I dare say is, if you were really smart, if the Cowboys were really smart, what they would do is they'd get Micah Parsons done between now and Monday. And then you get Tyler Smith under the belt. And you get Deron Bland. Because then you look and you say, we've locked up all of our superstars for the next 4 years. And then you see, how much money do I have left? Keep $10 million right now for the rookie class. And take the rest of that money and say, we're going to get 2 top tier, one top tier free agents. And then we're going to go ahead and get ourselves about 4 mid-tier free agents. And then we're going into the draft. That, my friends, is a plan that you can believe in. Now they could tweak this a bit. Maybe they end up getting 3 mid-tier free agents. You know, get a defensive tackle that's a mean son of a bitch. Get yourself a swing tackle to add to the offensive line. Get yourself a wide receiver and get a linebacker. And then go in the draft and say, you know what? If Chetty falls to us, that's fine. We'll take that guy. If not, we'll get the best player available. And that's how the Cowboys' mentality should be. It shouldn't be this, hey, we believed in our own guys and we got them all signed and we're going to do great things with just, no. Your own guys have not gotten you past. You need more help. A lot of it. Now get going with it. And I'm going to get going on this Manhattan chowder because my throat after that speech, excuse me, after that speech is hurting. Peace.